Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Lee Cara, and this is Meet the Author. I'm super excited today because we are going to meet a fabulous author who has written this heartwarming and adorable book. Her name is Michelle Barrett. Welcome, Michelle. How are you today? And before we even get going, I have to put this picture up because this is the cover of your book. Look at that adorable little pudding, you guys. Tale of a Lost Dog Found is the book that Michelle has created. And so that's what we're going to chat about today. I'm excited to hear the story of how this came about. Where did this come from, this book with this adorable little pudding on the cover?
It was just a really interesting story. And how it became a book was I got this rescue dog and we just completely bonded. And about a month after I got him, I had to go on a work trip. And while I was gone, he ran away from his sitters. And this whole search party kind of unfolded on Facebook while I was trying to get back from Georgia, where I was working, to Virginia, where he ran away. And it just kind of unfolded. And I say this whole story brought out the best in strangers, family, and friends, because people who I didn't know and people who had never met the dog all were just meeting at the search party kind of hub where it all kind of unfolded. And later on, as people were kind of following it from afar on Facebook, they're like, you have to write this out. You have to write the story out. We're like, all right. So we did the verbal vomit. We just kind of both, the two of us kind of put our stories together on paper and just kind of did this back and forth narrative of how I got the dog and then how we went missing and just kind of that whole search party. And, fortunately, it had a good ending. So so I guess the short answer to your question is everybody asked us to write a book.
That's, a lot of times I hear that a lot more often than you would think when it comes to this kind of stuff, especially when you're writing from your own life.
Right.
It's like, this has got to be a movie. This has got to be a book.
Exactly.
Real life doesn't happen this way, but real life does happen that way, actually.
Yeah.
So you said that you got him as a rescue. His name is Marcel.
Yes.
Marcel, the rescue. What inspired you to get a rescue dog? Because there are so many dogs that can use a little love. Tell us about what inspired you to adopt Marcel.
Yeah, it was interesting. I had always wanted a Brussels Griffon, which is what the breed of dog he was. And I wanted him because of the movie, it's got Jack Nicholson in it, As Good as It Gets. Mm-hmm. So they had that little Verdell or whatever his name was. And I was like, I always wanted a Brussels Griffon. So I had lost my Maltese. So spoiler alert, in the book, the first dog does not make it. And 6 weeks, almost to the day from when I lost Q-Tip, my Maltese, in that 6 week span, I went on petfinder.com, searched for Brussels Griffon in the general area where I live here in Virginia. And these two brothers came up. And so it was Timmy and Tiger, I think were their names. And don't tell Marcel, but I actually went to go look at Tiger and not Timmy, and Timmy ended up being Marcel. So one of those things where life kind of, you can have a plan. They would say, man plans and God laughs. So I went to go look at the two brothers. They wanted me to get both of them. I really wanted Tiger, and the trainer I worked with said, Timmy's going to be more the dog that will kind of fit your lifestyle and what you want out of a dog, which is just a 24/7 companion.
Yes.
So I picked Timmy instead, or Timmy picked me, I guess. And I put his name to Marcel because I'm a big Friends fan. And he looked like the monkey. And it was supposed to be Chandler Bing, but Marcel because he looked like the monkey. So
yeah, he does kind of have that cute little face on him.
Yep. So it was really, Pet Finder is awesome just because it's got that search. And I'm like, here's the breed of dog I want. I didn't care about gender, didn't really care about age. He was 13 months when I got him. Like in this area, and those two boys popped up, and Marcel changed my life.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that I find so interesting about pets, and that they have that connection with us just as if they are human, as if they are our family. And they do have the ability to help us to heal some of those heartbreaks that we go through. Can you tell me a little bit about how Marcel kind of helped to heal you a little bit?
Some of it was, I might get a little emotional. I apologize. I always say Marcel kind of saved my life because I was going through a big depression, and in Germany, I was a little bit getting into the point of being suicidal. And the only thing stopping me was I had to figure out a care plan for Marcel. And fortunately, I couldn't think of any good plan, and so I had to stay alive to keep him. So, that's why I say he saved my life. And now I'm wrestling currently with. I lost Marcel in March of 2017, and it took me 2 years to get over him. So I'm currently wrestling with his not replacement, but the next dog who picked me. So I've got a 4-month-old puppy 9 at me here, and this dog also picked me, litter of 6, and he crawled on my lap and fell asleep, and then I started crying. So I can't explain that connection. I think people who get it, and it's hard to explain to people who don't exactly get it. But something about Marcel and I just connected. I apologize.
No, it's beautiful. And that's the thing. There's that new movie that's out now about how they come into our lives over and over again and help us and heal us and watch over us. And it's really a beautiful thing. And it helps us to be more human.
Totally. Yeah. So dogs are amazing. I don't know how they do what they do, but they make me cry more than any human ever has.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so I want to make sure that we let everyone know I'm going to bring this adorable little pudding back up into the picture. And, for those of you out there who've lost a dog, for those of you out there who are looking for some connection, and maybe you're not a pet owner or have never been a pet owner, pick up this book. I really think that it can shift your perception of pet ownership and what they actually do for us. I'm going to put these links up here right now. You can go to michellebarrett.com and get your copy of Tale of a Lost Dog Found. I know your site's going to be under construction soon, but they can also reach out to you on Facebook. There's a page for Tale of a Lost Dog Found. Lots of adorable pictures. Absolutely adorable. The little Halloween costumes. I can't do it. I really want to put those up, but we'll stick it in the book cover, And you can just type in Tale of a Lost Dog Found. If you type the title into the search page, it's going to come up, and you can reach directly out to Michelle yourself, and she'll send you a copy of the book.
Absolutely.
And Michelle has published through Blue Dragon Publishing, and Blue Dragon Publishing really deals with first-time authors and niche topics and anything that's a little bit outside the scope of traditional publishing, really. So if you're interested in becoming an author just like Michelle, then you can reach out to Blue Dragon Publishing and have your own book published. Thank you so much for being with us today, Michelle. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited. And I look forward to hearing more about you and your new dog. Maybe that will be the sequel of how you rebonded and raised this, because it's a very different dog than the one you had before, right?
Yes.
I saw it jump on the screen. It's a very large dog. So I'm sure that's an adjustment. So thank you so much for being with us, everyone. Thank you. And I hope everyone has a fabulous day.
Thank you. And thank you, Lee.